All right, that's 1 pound of our lean ground beef. Now we're gonna come in with 1/2 cup of breadcrumbs, 1 egg. We're gonna do 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, and we're gonna do 1 teaspoon of our onion powder. All right, now that we've got our spices, we're just gonna give this a good mix. All right, y'all, this is a pretty standard start to a fabulous way to winterize your hamburgers, but the fun starts here on our next step. But first, let's go ahead and get this into a ball and divide these up into 4 equal parts. All right, now we're just gonna go ahead and do about half of that. All right, that'll give us roughly equal size patties. We got our 4 mostly equal balls here. Now I'm gonna bring in our wax paper. We're gonna use our smasher, but you can use anything that has a nice round bottom to do, like a pan. Just make sure you grease it. Smash and smash. All right, now that we've got our patties, we're gonna go ahead and transfer these over to the skillet, where we have about 3 tablespoons of olive oil ready to go. Now we're just gonna let these cook down. We'll see in just a second. All right, it's been about 2 minutes. We're gonna give these a flip. That's all. And I like to use, like I mentioned, a nice lean beef for this. I'm using 96.4 today, just because I want some of that fat flavor, but I don't want to have to worry about straining all that grease out, and you'll see why here in just a second. We're just going to give these a few more minutes, and we are going to start the fun part that I promised you. Once you got your burgers cooked to your desired level of doneness, we're going to go ahead and take these off our skillet here. I like mine medium, maybe medium well, but usually a nice medium when I'm cooking with a good quality burger meat. All right, so we've got our little hamburger steaks pulled off. I'm gonna set these aside. And now we are gonna add 1 medium onion, thinly sliced, to our skillet. Go ahead and make sure we get all of it out. We're just gonna let these cook for a few minutes till they get nice and translucent, soften up a little bit, and we are gonna take it from there. But this is my favorite way to top a burger in the winter. Our onions are starting to look like they're supposed to. We got a nice glisten. There's translucency here. Let's go ahead and we're gonna take 2 tablespoons of our all-purpose flour, and we are just gonna sprinkle our onions with this, just like that. All right, perfect. And now we're just gonna go ahead and saute this a little bit with the flour, just to cook out a little bit of that kind of starchy, like flour taste. Again, not very long, just gonna go ahead and make sure this is all coated. Now we're gonna come in with our beef broth, and we are just gonna slowly add this broth into the mix. We've got 2 cups, and we are gonna use all of it. All right, that looks good. All right, y'all. Now we're just gonna add 1 tablespoon of our Worcestershire sauce, and y'all, that is it. We are just gonna bring this up to a simmer now. All right, y'all, this has been simmering for about 10 minutes now. You're just basically simmering the gravy here until it reaches a consistency that you're happy with. This is pretty close to where I like it. So what we're gonna do now, just to bring these back up to temperature, is to put them into our gravy mixture. Beautiful hamburger steaks that we've made. All right, oh, that looks good. Now we're just gonna go ahead and cover these with our onions and let these get nice and heated up here. Probably a spoon would work better for this task, but you know what? We're gonna make this work. We're just about there. Just gonna let these heat up for about 5 minutes, and then I'm gonna show you my favorite way to serve it. All right, y'all, it has been 5 minutes and our burgers are ready. Let's go ahead and get these into their forever homes, which may not be that forever. All right, here we go. Scoop up our patty here, and I love serving these hamburger steaks over a bed of mashed potatoes, so that is exactly what we're gonna be doing today. Let's just get that nice and situated. Perfect. Come in with my spoon here. Let's get some gravy. Oh man, y'all, and that is how you winterize your hamburgers. Let's give it a shot. Oh man, y'all, that just looks unbelievable. Oh man, tell you what, this is a great way to do a burger. Enjoy, everyone.